Good morning, children. How are you all today? Hope you all are happy and excited to learn a new topic today. Do you know? Today in our class, we have some special guests amongst us. Do you want to meet them?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So you
ma'am.
all are wanting to meet them. Yes. So without wasting any time, I take the opportunity to introduce you to our main guest, who is none other than Mr. Henry. Now, Mr. Henry will introduce himself to you. Hello, kids. You must have recognized me by now. I am Mr. Henry the Heart. I have come here along with my best friends. Do you all want to meet my friends? Yes. So, first I would like to start with Mola. Miss Mola, please unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the kids.
Hi everyone, I am Mr. Molar, the Mount. Good morning, I am Nosy, the Nose, full of hair and mucus.
Hey kids, how are you? I am Tracky, the trachea.
Bonjour, we are Mr. and Mrs. Bronchi. We are tubes branching off from trachea, the trachea. Hello, I am Mr. Lung, and she is my wife, Mrs. Lungs. We are soft and spongy and attached to trachea through Mr. and Mrs. Bronchi.
Kids, they are my best friends. I hope you all must be happy to meet them. Yes, have you recognized them? Who all are they? Yes, Akshat, can you tell who all were the friends of Mr. Harty, Mr. Henry?
They all were our organs.
Yes, they are the organs. They all work together in an office. Can you tell where is their office? Yes, Atharv, can you name which is the office where they all work?
They work in a body.
Okay, yes, they all work in the human body. They all perform a very important task in your body. Do you know what is the job of Mr. Nose? Yes, Abhigyan. What is the job of Mr. Nose?
Ma'am, our nose helps us in breathing.
Yes, yes, you guessed it right, Abhigyan. My friends work together in exchanging gases by a process known as breathing. Okay, children, they all form together and make one system. Who will guess the system which they belong to? Okay, now Inisha, can you tell the name of the system which they all belong to?
The name of the system which they all belong to is respiratory system.
Yes, they all belong to the respiratory system. So our topic for today is respiratory system. Can you see Miss Nosy, Miss Mouth, Miss Trachea, the Mr. and Mrs. Bronchi, and the lungs? Yes, so today we are going to study the respiratory system. So children, this is our respiratory system. It is the system involved for breathing in the air and breathing out the air. Together, they make up the respiration, the process of respiration. Can you tell me the air rich in which gas to be taken? Okay, I can see many hands raised. Okay, yes, Rishabh. We breathe in which
Ma'am,
air? The air rich in which gas?
ma'am, we breathe in oxygen.
Yes. And Inisha, can you tell me which air do we give out?
The air which we give out is rich in carbon dioxide.
Very well done. So you all are aware of the system. Today we are going to study in depth about it. Okay, so here is a quiz for you all in order to check your previous knowledge. Read the statement and select whether it is true or false. So the first question is for Akshat. Akshat, can you tell me the small holes on the body of insects are called spiracles? Is it true or false?
Yes, ma'am, it is true.
Okay. Okay, next question is for Athar. Athar, mammals breathe in air through the nose. True
Yes,
or
ma'am, it
false?
is true.
Okay, yes, mammals, that means we all breathe in air through our nose. Okay, next question is for Samriddhi. Samriddhi Yadav, whales have snouts to breathe in air.
Ma'am,
Yes, Samriddhi. Oh, no, children, it is true. Whales have snouts to breathe in the air and give out the air. Okay. Okay, yes. Inisha, can you answer? Is this statement true or false? Birds breathe in oxygen through their skin.
it's false.
It is false. Why is it false? Because birds breathe in oxygen through their lungs. Okay, so now the last statement is for Abhigyan. Yes, Abhigyan. Frogs and earthworms use their gills to breathe in air.
Yes, ma'am, it is false.
Yes, they all breathe in the air through their skin.
Excellent.
Excellent. You all have answered very nicely. Now, Mr. Henry is wanting to tell you all a story. Do you want to listen to a story from him? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I call upon Mr. Henry to tell a story to you all. Yes. Hello, kids. I want to tell you a story related to my life. Do you all want to listen to it?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Henry.
Okay, Athar. Now Mr. Henry will tell us a story. Okay, children, I want to tell you an incident from my life that how I became friends with the organs of respiratory system as they helped me to perform a very important task. Do you know? It was the time when we used to live with all the organs in the body happily, and we used to enjoy and be active because the people used to eat healthy food and they all used to do yoga and exercises. But a time came when everything changed. The lifestyle of the people started changing. There was utter chaos inside the human body. Do you know why? That chaos was due to accumulation of waste in the body and excessive carbon dioxide. All the organs were helpless, and I went to each of the organ to ask for help so that they can help me get rid of this excessive and bad dirty gas, that is carbon dioxide. But at last, The organs of respiratory system came to be my savior. Now I will take you inside your human body and tell you how they helped me to cope up with this problem. This is your human body, children. And you know, these
Human
are
trachea,
the organs of your
bronchi,
respiratory
and
system.
lungs.
And now I'm going to tell you what functions did they perform to help me get rid of this dirty gas.
The nose is the most external organ and is the entry point for air into respiratory system.
So, nose helps me in taking the air from the environment. Do you know the nose has many hairs? And what is the function of these hairs inside the nose? Who can tell me? Yes, Rishabh, can you tell me? What is the function of these hairs which are present inside the nose?
Ma'am, the function of these hairs are to clean the dust which we breathe in.
Yes, they clean all the dust and do not let it enter inside your body.
The pharynx is a common passageway for air and food. Pharynx is a common passageway for
It is
air
a
and
cavity present at the back of your mouth and nose, which helps you to pass the air into the larynx. So let's see what is the function of larynx.
food. The larynx is also known as sound box. It connects the trachea to the pharynx.
Okay, children, can you put your hands on your throat and say hello?
Hello.
Okay, mute. Yes, Anisha, what did you feel while you were saying hello? What did you observe? Did you feel any kind of vibration or any movement in your throat area, in your neck?
Yes, when I
Yes.
speak hello, then I feel an vibration.
Yes, these vibrations take place in the sound box which is present in your throat, which is known as larynx. It is an area through which the air passes from nose, then through pharynx, then to larynx. It is the area which leads you to the trachea. Can anybody tell me when do you take the luggage bag or the trolley bag? When do you use it? Yes. Akshat, can you tell me when do we use these trolley bag and luggage bag?
We use luggage bag and trolley bags to travel to one place to another.
Yes.
The trachea is a tubular structure with 15 to 20 C-shaped cartilages that keep it dilated.
Okay, children. So trachea helped me in traveling or passage of air from the nose into the lungs. Okay, so it is covered by many C-shaped cartilages.
The trachea extends downwards into the thoracic cavity, where it splits into right and left bronchi.
Can you see these two branching off from the trachea? These are the bronchi. They help in pushing and pulling the air inside the lungs.
Bronchi are branches of the trachea, each leading to a lung. These bronchi further divide until bronchioles and give rise to alveolar ducts, which terminate in the alveoli. The alveoli are tiny grape-like sacs where gas exchange takes place.
Children, you can see these tiny sac-like structures. These are present inside the
Yes, ma'am.
spongy lungs. Do you know it is the only place where exchange of gases take place between the lungs and the blood? The oxygen is diffused into the blood and carbon dioxide is taken up by them and sent back through the same passage out of our body.
The lungs are present in the thoracic cavity on either side of heart. We each have two lungs, a left lung and a right lung.
So, this is the main organ of your respiratory system, which helps in gaseous exchange. It is spongy and elastic. It is the place where the air gets filled for the exchange of gases. So, by now you all must have understood what functions do they all perform? But I'm feeling very sad after recalling this sad story. Though of those times when we all were sad. Okay, children. So Mr. Harty is feeling sad. So let us do one activity in order to make him happy. Mr. Harty, you also have to do this activity along with us, and we will make you happy. So, children, now all of you, you are going to do this exercise. All of you, are you ready? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, with every action, we are going to breathe in, and with every action, you're going to breathe out. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Ever feel sad or upset and you wanna hurt someone? Instead of doing that, listen to me. All you gotta do is breathe. Like a dolphin, jump out of the sea. Like a dolphin, dive into the sea. Like a butterfly, open your wings. Like a butterfly, close your wings. Like a crocodile, open your jaw. Like a crocodile, close your jaw. Like a dolphin, jump out of the sea. Like a dolphin, dive into the sea. Like a puffer fish, tummy press down. Like a puffer fish, tummy sinks down. Now that we have our favorite way of breathing, let's practice them together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
Okay, I really enjoyed doing this activity. What about you, Mr. Henry? How are you feeling now? When we all are sad and upset, children, we should just take in a deep breath, and this will help in relaxing us. How are you feeling, Mr. Henry? Oh, I feel calm and contented now. Children, do you know? Breathing in and breathing out helps us in making our body healthy, helps you to remove stress. Deep breathing is a very important exercise which we all should perform. We should sit in a straight posture, inhale, hold our breath, and exhale. And we should perform these in the morning in fresh atmosphere. Okay, so this will help you get rid of all the stress and make you happy and your mind healthy, and you all will be able to concentrate on your studies. So after being cool and calm, I have one activity for you. So for that, I'm going to share my screen on Tata Classage. And you have to do the labeling activity. So here is a diagram of our respiratory system, children. You all have to identify. By now, you all must have understood the different organs as Mr. Henry has explained us so nicely. Yes? Okay. So can you tell me which part or organ of respiratory system is this? Yes, Namita, can you answer? I can see many hands. Namita?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is larynx.
Yes, it is larynx, our sound box. When we speak, you know, it vibrates. You can observe your larynx over here. Very well done. This is our larynx. Okay, now the second labeling. You all have met just now to him. Who will answer? Yes, Weber, I can see your hand raised. Vaibhav, can you tell the second labeling?
Ma'am, the second labeling is a trachea.
Yes, he is Mr. Trache, the trachea. Good. Now the third one. Who will tell me? Yes, Abhigan, I can see your hand raised.
Yes,
Abhigan.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The third labeling is the bronchi.
Yes, this is Mr. and Mrs. Bronchi, which is branching off from a pipe, windpipe, that is bronchi. Okay, now the next labeling. Who will tell me? Yes, Angad. Angad?
Ma'am, this labeling is our lungs.
Yes, this is our left lung, children, and this is our right lung. Do you know one thing? Our left lung is smaller than the right lung. Do you know why is it smaller? Because it has to accommodate the heart. There is our heart, Mr. Henry, present at the back of left lung. That's why it is little smaller in comparison to the right lung. Okay, can you see this? It's looking so beautiful, our heart. Okay, so this is our lung. Okay, last labeling, who's going to tell me? Last one. Yes, Shivangi. Yes, Shivangi. Shivangi Gupta, you can unmute and answer.
Ma'am, the last labeling is our diaphragm.
Very well done. Diaphragm. This is diaphragm. You know what is diaphragm? It is a muscle on which our lungs rest. Okay, so now you all have answered. Quickly have a look at all these labelings. Is it correct? You all have understood.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
means the respiratory system.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now we have one more activity for you. Okay, so here is a worksheet, children. You have been given two columns. Okay, you have to tell me which option is correct for the given statements in column A. So first question is the gas that we breathe in. Yes, Namita, I can see your hand raised. Which is the gas which we breathe in?
The gas that we breathe in is oxygen.
Very well done. This is oxygen. Okay, now second, the gas that we breathe out. Which is that gas, the dirty and the bad gas which we are giving out? Which gas is it? Okay. Yes, Akshat. Which gas is it?
Ma'am, it's carbon dioxide.
Yes, so we will match it with option number E, that is carbon dioxide. Okay, now the third statement. Children, just now when we were doing labeling, I told you the common name of trachea. Who can recall it? What is the common name of trachea, the trachea? Okay, I can see the hands raised. And okay, Atharv, can you answer? Yes, what is the common name for the trachea?
The common name of trachea is the windpipe.
Excellent. You are able to answer the correct, give the correct answer. Good. Now, breathing begins in which part of the or which part of respiratory system does breathing start from? This question, who will give the answer? Okay. Yes, Kirtika.
Yes,
Kirtika,
ma'am. Yes,
from which
ma'am.
part or organ does breathing begin?
Ma'am, nose.
Yes, breathing begins from our nose. Can you show me where is your nose? Can you show me? Air, nose is a pathway through which the air enters in our body. You know, there are how many nostrils present in your nose? Can you show me where are your nostrils? Yes, these are your nostrils, the air holes. Okay, now the last one. The process of taking in air and getting rid of harmful air is called what? What is the name of that process? Okay, yes, Agastya? Agastya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What is the name of that process?
Ma'am, breathing.
Very good. The process through which we take in the air rich in oxygen and we give out the air rich in carbon dioxide is known as breathing. Good. So you all have understood. You all are so intelligent. Mr. Henry is very happy by seeing your performance. Yes. Okay. So children, just now we performed one activity. Do you remember the calming activity? After that, just observe your breath. How is it? How is your breath? Just keep your hands and just feel it. Yes, Abhigyan. How are you breathing? Means how you're feeling? How is your heartbeat? Is it normal or is it beating very
Yes,
fast?
ma'am, it is normal.
You all must be tired. I'm very tired after sitting at one place. I want to do some exercise. Are you as well tired? Yes, shall we?
Yes.
How are you? Are you feeling tired sitting in the class?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So we want to do
Yes,
some
ma'am.
exercise, isn't
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
Okay. Now we will do one exercise. I'll give you 30 seconds, children, and let us see who performs the maximum number or how fast you can perform this exercise of jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks!
Fast,
Jumping
fast,
jacks!
quickly.
Jumping jacks!
The more
Jumping
quicker you can
jacks!
do.
Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks! Jumping jacks!
Let's see
Put
how
your
fast you can
hands
jump.
up.
Quickly.
Put your hands down. Touch your knees. Touch
Yes,
the
put hands
ground.
up. Okay. So now you all can be seated. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions. How are you feeling? Yes, Vaibhav, how is your heartbeat now? Can you just tell me? Can you observe it? Vaibhav?
Ma'am, my heartbeat is very high.
Yes, even I am feeling breathless after jumping so much. Yes, yes, Namita, how are you feeling?
Ma'am, I'm feeling very energized.
Energized. Oh, good. But I am really
And
out of breath. So everybody just take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Do you know I'm feeling like I'm not able to breathe? Do you know why is it happening inside our body? So let us watch one video in order to understand what is actually happening in our body. Okay?
I win. I win. I can't breathe. My chest is burning.
See,
Just take a deep.
same thing we were feeling, isn't it? After doing so many jumping jacks and it took such a quick speed.
You will be fine soon. How do we breathe, Jia? We just do it automatically. We breathe in air through the nose. The air passes into the windpipe. From the windpipe, the air goes into the lungs. They look like bags. They are like bags, but they can become bigger or smaller. When we breathe in, our lungs become bigger to take in the air.
Okay, children. Okay, yes. Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Okay, what did you feel? Just observe your body. What changes are appearing in your body?
Yes, ma'am.
What changes are you
Yes,
observing in your body when you're inhaling?
Then I'm inhaling, then I'm observing that when I inhale, then my stomach goes out.
Yes, I can also feel the same. And what any changes are taking place in this area, the chest area? It is also bulged, children. Do you know why it happens? It is due to the presence of this muscle, which is known as diaphragm. When we breathe in the air, there is this increase in the chest cavity. This area where lungs and heart are present, it increases because the diaphragm goes down and there is increase in the chest cavity, and the lungs also increase. And in turn, what will happen? When lungs will increase in size, the air from the outer environment gets filled inside the lungs, and our body appears to be bulgy. Yes. So this process of breathing in the air rich in oxygen is known as inhalation.
The lungs absorb the oxygen from the air. Then the heart pumps the blood with oxygen to all the parts of the body. When we ran, we used up the oxygen very quickly. So, we had to breathe faster.
Yes, so when we were jumping, same thing happened to our body. We were not able to breathe and our body did not get proper amount of oxygen. That's why it started feeling a burning sensation. Okay.
Is that why my chest was burning, Jia? Yes, of course. Our bodies use up the oxygen and produce carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide goes back to the lungs. Then, our lungs become smaller and push the carbon dioxide out. We breathe out carbon dioxide through the nose. And that's
So this process of breathing out the air rich in carbon dioxide is known as exhalation. Okay? Have you understood inhalation and exhalation? And this inhalation and exhalation together form the process of respiration. So now let us check your knowledge. How much attentive you all are in the class. So here we have one quiz for you all. So the first question is, when you breathe in, the lungs absorb dash from the air. What do they absorb? Okay, raise your hands. Yes, Angad.
Ma'am, when you breathe in, the lungs absorb the oxygen from the air.
Yes, they absorb the air which is rich in oxygen and they absorb the oxygen from it. So oxygen, good. Second question, we breathe in through nose because why we should, it is recommended that we should take in the air through nose only, children, and not through the mouth. When I was explaining you different system, different parts of the organ, the different parts of respiratory system, I told you this, why we should always breathe in through the nose. Yes, Avniza, can you answer? It enables us to inhale only oxygen. The mucus and air in the nose filters the air which we breathe in, or it filters carbon dioxide, or it filters the foul air exhaled by others. What is the reason?
Always breathe through the nose because it filters the carbon dioxide from the air we breathe
Nose
in.
filters. Avnisa, nose will filter carbon dioxide. No. Okay, yes, Abhigyan. Can you answer? Abhigyan?
Yes, ma'am. Always breathe through the nose because the mucus and hair in the nose filters the air we breathe in.
Yes, very good. Avniza, please see that there are hair present in our nose and there is presence of mucus, the sticky substance. They trap the dust and the germs and do not allow it to enter the passage of respiratory system. That's why we should always breathe in through the nose. Okay, next question. Which of the following organs cause breathing? Good. Yes, this question is for Vaibhav. Yes, Vaibhav. Vaibhav, you're raising your hand. Okay, Namita, answer. Which of the following organ causes breathing?
Lungs cause breathing.
Where is our lung? The A1, the B1, C or D? Which one? Which option?
The B1.
Okay, very good, good. Okay, now the next question. We exhale dash brought by blood to the lungs through the nose. Which gas do we exhale or give out? Who will tell me? Okay. Shivansh Mishra,
Yes, ma'am.
can you answer? Which gas do we exhale out?
Ma'am, we exhale carbon dioxide brought by the blood to the lungs through the nose.
Excellent. Very good boy. Okay, the air is carried from the nose to the lungs through which organ? Which is the connecting link between the nose and the lungs? Which organ is responsible for it? Okay. Yes, Rishabh. Please give the answer. Rishabh?
Ma'am, the air is carried from the nose to the lungs through the windpipe.
Okay, very good. What is the other name for windpipe? Who will tell me? Yes, Namita. What is the other name for windpipe?
The other name for windpipe is trachea.
Good. Yes. So now the last question. Which of these is not the part of process of breathing? Which organ amongst these does not belong to respiratory system? Who will tell me this answer? You can raise your hands, children. You can raise your hand. There is an option. Yes, Shalvi, answer. Which of the following is not a part of process of breathing? Shalvi? Yes, Shalvi, I'm not able to hear you. Yes, it is kidney. Kidneys belong to excretory system. Very good. It is correct. So children, now today we have learned a lot about respiratory system. I hope you have understood the different parts and the functions of respiratory system. Okay, so now let us stand up and do one energizer and experience how respiratory system works. Quickly.
Breathe in.
Breathe out. Okay.
Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lungs, lungs, we're lungs. Yeah.
Breathe in, lungs get bigger. Breathe out, lungs get smaller.
Blow up balloons, the air comes out of your lungs. Huff and puff, we're lungs. Comes out of your lungs, huff and puff, we're lungs. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and breathe out.
Okay, so it was so interesting. Yes. So children, before leaving, now you have learned so much today. And before that, you would not like to give a big thanks to Mr. Henry, who told us so many things today. Yes. So
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
let us
ma'am.
all together say a big thank you to Mr. Henry. He is here.
Thank you, Mr. Henry. Thank you, Mr. Henry.
Mr. Henry.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Henry.
Thank you so much
Thank
to
you,
all
Mr.
the lovely kids. You all were very lovely and you all are very intelligent. Keep going and keep succeeding in life. Now, a very good bye to all of you. All of you have a very good day. Bye, children. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Mr. Bye, ma'am. Bye, Mr. Henry.
Okay, children. So, this was it for today.
I'm Mr. Henry.
So I hope you all must have understood. Today your homework is to revise whatever we have studied in the class and come back tomorrow for the next system of our body. Okay, so bye for now. Bye, kids.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.